Alright, I think audio is working this time. Based off the little experimentation that I've done. So, we are currently back playing the parkour stuff. It looks a little bit different from last time because it's actually updated. But I don't know if anyone's actually here yet, but if I might as well ask if you can hear me anyway. Actually, I do think it's working. We'll just start here. Might as well. Alright. It is going to be a little bit laggy for a bit. Don't exactly know why. Let me try. Okay. So theoretically whoa. This theoretically should make it at least a little better to look at. Just make sure everything's alright. So, if my mic's on, it's on, and you're hearing this. If it's off, then I am a little bit of a fool right now. So I'm hoping it's on this time, because we had a bit of a mishap last stream. Well, I did that on purpose, actually. So if you were here last stream, what's this? Hold on, sidetrack. Oh. But if you were here last stream, I did Parkour Spiral 2, and I think I did 3. So, I either did that, or maybe just did 2. I don't remember, but Today we're doing parkour pyramid, which, rather than being like the time shown, just shows you the levels that you're on. Less stressful, I'd say. Up. Again. Alright. So good at parkour, I know. I hope I'm not just talking to myself. It says there's one viewer, but I don't know how accurate it is. Because I do know that some people just prefer not to chat. Which is a-okay. I think that's the way we're supposed to go. Oop. Ow. Got it. Ow. I'm not even close. Oop. That was just wrong. That's unfortunate. I have to do this all again now. I don't always pay attention when I play these, and maybe I should. But who needs to pay attention when you cannot pay attention, you know? Or who needs... Wow, that's just instant. Oh. Might as well. Alright. Okay. Real quick. Um... So something's going weird. I don't know what it is. So I cannot do anything. Check the paintings. I thought I missed. Okay. That's... We're going 6 levels strong. First try. I don't think I want to be hit with those. Alrighty. Boom. There we go. Ow. Let me take this one a bit safer. Ow. I say as I burn to death. Hello, Calime. I'll ask this verbally first. Is my mic on this time? Ow. Yay! As it turns out, we need to add a microphone into the recording. Yeah, I know about the video. I can't figure out why it's like that. I've been trying some things, but that is a next stream issue. One issue at a time. In 10 streams, it'll look and sound perfectly normal. Until then, there's going to be quite a few technical difficulties. I'm struggling in this part. The sound of explosions constantly doesn't necessarily help, but we power through. Focus. Oh, that's it. There we go. Seems much better than spin. Oh, run. Ha. Let me in. Where do... Oh. Oh, I I see. Secret tunnel. Ah. They'll never see me coming. I keep hitting my water bottle with my mouse and it scares me. These maps are very well put together. And unfortunately, for the people that made them, I cannot comprehend things. And I'm also not very good at Minecraft parkour. Whoa. I went a little bit too far, I think. Boom. First try. First try. First try's the charm. Oh. But if I manage to complete this one, I might go back. I don't know if I finished Parkour Spiral 3. I only think I got up to 2. So I might check it out and see if I've done it. If I haven't, I might continue with that one. Whoa. Lovely. So now, over this way. Here I go. It's more ice. Ah. No. It's me, Jason Bourne. I don't know why, but I feel the need to close the doors every time. Man. Oh. We. Right. Try this again. And again. Nope. And again. A good man. Can't let all the heat out from all these off furnaces. So let me just say there's a record number of people. We're up to 4 tonight. This is the one. I got this. Ignore that. That was a practice run. This is the real one. What did I say? What? Oh. I have to do this again? Not a problem. I'm basically the best parkourist of all time. First try, yeah. Now you're getting it. Hello? Oh. Little bounce. Little bounce. Try that again. And by again, I mean this is my first try. Darn. They anticipated me coming. They knew I was gonna steal. Or at least try to steal. Where are you hiding your secret paths? Definitely not in there. Oh. How am I meant? Wait. There? Well, I'm so confused. I got it. Oh, it's all coming together. And then I don't want to talk about it. Up the tree. Going perfectly in the hole. Very. Oh. Cross the tightrope. Whoa. I still see it. Well. Very useful road right there. Hello? like it's not this way. Is there a way to like get up somewhere? I see. Where there's a... How did I mess that jump up 3 times? Oh. Yeah, easy. I understand. Oh. I didn't understand it. Not one bit. Oh. Don't tell me. Oh, we're back here, what? Issue is I'm trying to go too fast. And the faster you go, the slower you'll end up being. Because you're not taking your time. You know? Got it. Little did you know, I understood it the whole time. The whole time. I actually made this, yeah. Back again. It's all according to plan. These guys get it. Yes. I intended for this to happen. Because if you never fail, you'll never learn. And if you never learn, then you're gonna keep failing. Except you have to fail to learn, so you don't fail next time. Yes. I feel like making me die in the lava is going to be the part that frustrates me the most. I can feel it. Yes, that plan. That's the one. If I could do a Kronk impression, I would have said that in a Kronk voice, but I can't. Oh yeah. Oh no. We're getting it. The only thing that can stop me now is this lava. Speak of... You know what? I think this is the perfect time for a hydration check. Get out your waters. I'll drink this as far away from the mic as I can. How's chat doing? Doing good? That's good. I'm good. Chat is hydrated? Well, ain't that the truth? But I've been good. It's been mostly a lot of schoolwork. But I finished that up, so I actually had time to stream tonight. If I'm able to, I might also tomorrow night. But don't hold your breath. That's unfortunate. It's gotta lock in. Gotta lock in. Strangely, I've had the least trouble with this part. Which you would think would be more difficult. Ah, almost. But yeah, I felt like streaming today, I guess. I am not actually in college yet. I'm still in high school, but specifically the classes I have a lot of work for are my music theory, which just is like some daily worksheets and whatnot, but I'm hoping to eventually go for like music education, like band director, because I've just always been into like music and teaching other people music. I've been acquiring more instruments. I still got a little bit to go before I'm there yet, but that's the hope or plan. I've decided we that part was easier than I felt it should have been. Oh, thanks, magic teleporting water. Couldn't have done it without you. I guess I turned into an Enderman. Just through the cave. Music theory is... it gets rough, but it's a lot of just basics. Like, once you learn something, you just... and you know it, it just applies to the future stuff that you learn. It's like, once you learn the chords, then you learn how to do inversions, then you learn how to, like, do progressions. And it doesn't end up being too much, but it is just making sure you know how to put everything together. That's the big thing. It is exhausting, but it's also very interesting. There's a spiral on top. Where? Oh. I've been hoping to start getting more into actual, like, videos, but at the moment it's about putting everything... yeah, it can be fun once you understand it, once it finally clicks, but before then it is a little bit frustrating. But I've been I've been wanting to get more into, like, long form content, and I have ideas, just at this point it's about actually just recording them and then editing them. But I have, in my opinion, some pretty cool stuff planned. Namely, one that I've been talking about being a, like, trivia game show that I haven't really seen done in the style that I'm thinking anywhere else. I think that's going to be fun to try to put on. And then just my other idea was just like survival series that I haven't talked about as much because it's less fleshed out. But both I am excited. Uh-oh. I don't know if that was... Okay. Where is it? There. That does actually tend to happen on the server. I don't know if it's... Thank you. I don't know if it's my computer thing or a server thing, but barely an inconvenience. 'Tis but a flesh wound. We're already back at it. Back at failing the same jump multiple times in a row. And again. And again. And again. What am I? How am I hitting my head on that? What? I'm so confused. Uh-huh. Saved it. They don't call me Sunless Sky the parkour guy for a reason. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, later whiffs. Have a good one. No. No. Let's do this all over again. Man. No wonder. That's not possible. There. That was very fast. It was a very quick burn. Easy. Late work, no reaction. Ah. I'll take it. I am not complaining. I'm not complaining yet. There we go. Yeah. Cause you just fall. You see yourself falling into the lava. You know it's gonna happen, but it just takes so long. Okay, now we're back. No. And we're back. Go. There we go. Ah, that one was rough. No. This one. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one. I don't feel it. Just gotta get right. Nary a detriment in sight. Third time the fourth time the charm. Fifth time's the charm. Sixth times the charm. That's what they say. See? You know what they say, seventh time is the charm. Eighth time the charm, ninth time. Apparently it is not always the sixth time. 10th, 11th. 12th time. This is the charm. The common phrase. The lucky number 13. Lucky number 13. Lucky number 13 times. You know what they say, 14th time's the charm. Excluding the previous attempts that were not being documented. Those have been expunged from the record. 15? I'm losing track. 16. Why should I call this counting stream? 17. 18. This is going well, I think. 19. 20. 21. It's all about the numbers. It's all about that base and the number 21. This is it. 21. That doesn't count. Ah. You know what? Maybe I think this map's broken or something. I don't know. Actually, alrighty. I think. Actually, you know what? I might check on the Mega Build and Vista server. Because the event's technically over. Like, okay, no, yeah, it's over. So, this one is mine. But there's a lot more. So starting off with this, I picked up the block palette first. And then I just kind of went from there. So it was, I actually started out with the roof gradient, then I chose the dark oak, and then I just chose stone to go with it. That's convenient. But the last addition was the moss patches. But I actually really like this effect, where you use the stairs that way, and then double layered, because then it looks more like a pane, like a glass pane, while you're using blocks, so then it lines up there. You can create like a curved window glass pane effect. That's like, of all of this part is the thing I'm most proud of on this build. I don't remember exactly where I saw this gradient, but I do remember that I didn't come up with this entirely on my own. I just remembered some of the blocks and filled in the rest. Onto this. This was being built. Like, just the foot was being built when I first joined. Then, this is the first thing that was added by someone. And then it kind of got out of hand. I added the flies. I added this moss patch. I added some other stuff. This foot has a full interior. Not to mention, yeah, I don't know what this is all about, but these are really cool. The display entities on this build are on another level. Because people can just do stuff like this. But the big one, after this I'll show you the snail wedding, I think. Or is it this? This is crazy. Like, people can just do this. And like, that's... like, I can't even comprehend this. Like, what? This is, like... There's also Hatsune Miku. That checks out. I think this, like, area over here is probably my favorite area. Just because of everything. Yeah, we also have the peanut butter jelly and pickle Rick. So that's neat. Completely getting sidetracked. I forgot about this guy. The whole gang's here. Everyone just got eated. Eat it. Of course. There are some strange things on the server, but I choose not to question them. Both for my sanity and... actually, yeah, that. But this is the wedding, not the pit. Whoa. Some things... Hello? This was not here. What? Snail wedding, guys. Snail wedding. What happened? They killed him. Snail wedding. Can you read this? Nope. But that book, do I still have it? Yes, it's this. So it's just build credits. But yeah, this was the most recent thing. The coolest thing about this is the ring. The ring. I can't look at it, but it's the ring, and it is very cool. Because I think that's just 2 helmets. Which I can't even comprehend. So there's this, which is just a goose that goes everywhere. Server reset, but like, I can't even comprehend some of the stuff that people can do. I'm getting added. Alright, anyway. Do I have... Oh, that's yeah. Hold on. Okay, I just realized that my mic wasn't on this instance, so that's fixed. But what is currently happening, I'm showing a sneak preview. What happened to the music? Okay, I'm showing a sneak preview of the formerly mentioned game show, if this cooperates. Which it does not seem to be doing. Oh? Maybe? Okay. Seems to be behaving now. Okay. Now, hoping my entire PC doesn't shut down from this. So this that I'm pulling up is... It took only a few days to get to the point where it is now. I have yet to implement the actual trivia, but I have a thing that I'm planning for that. But yeah, I can yap for a bit. So it is not necessarily inspired by any game show specifically, but like just generally think like a sort of Jeopardy style where there's different categories, except there's not really a point system like that. It's just whoever answers it first. So it's, in a way, it's like Jeopardy mixed with Family Feud, just without the specific point system of different answers having different points. I haven't seen anyone do anything like this, so I'm hoping that this works out, because it's obviously, with no one having done it, it's new. So I just hope that works out. That is a wrong Minecraft instance. Okay. Turns out streaming is way more enjoyable when I can actually talk about things. Who'd thunk it? Okay. Alright. So. Well, it's preparing resources. This isn't by no means finished, but it's presentable, I'd say. Which is why I am presenting it. So I kind of... Whoa. Let me turn down the music quick. Temporarily. So, how I have it set up is it would be me here, and then contestants 1, 2, 3. And the way I have it is so that if you have your answer, press the button. So then, it was originally mob sounds, but they weren't distinct enough. So I just went with this. Which works because they're more distinct sounds. This, I don't know why this is here. But this would be... I forgot I did that. But this would be... That would be where the trivia would be stored, probably. But then... It's just a very basic color scheme. Nothing too... I just wanted to use resin. Because orange... Oh wait, actually... I have... yeah. So it'd be like, right? This sort of thing. And now these... This... It kind of looks like a camera. These are meant to be like stage lights. I've yet to finish this, but that's meant to be like sort of a static. It is in the process, but it's probably honestly at a point where I could just finish the roof and call it a day. But I want to, give full immersion. It's like no one's going to be looking at it from like up here. I don't really have to worry about covering the top of this. So I can get away with stuff like that. Like from down here, that is the wrong button. From down here, that looks like a camera. So, like you would see that and you'd think that's probably a camera based off the context of it being a game show. I couldn't come up with a design to put here, so I just did this. If I think of a like 3x3 design, I'll put one there, but a lot of this is just placeholder, but it's meant to be the darker colors on the side, like a game show, where you wouldn't focus on that, you would be drawn to the brighter colors that lead your eye towards the middle, towards the other brighter colors, and then this, obviously where the like center of focus is from the other perspective is kind of wider. This is very like a rudimentary color theory, if you could call it that. But I only chose these colors because they each have wood types. And I already did orange. So in terms of color wood, that leaves you limited to not a lot. So these were the probably best ones I could get. Also, don't ask me why pink or why purple isn't in the middle. I didn't think of that. So I didn't put it between red and blue. But that's a-okay. I could probably change blue to cyan, but I don't want to, But this is this, which is not the first design. The first design was way more difficult because imagine like a pattern like this where stripes but just going all along the ground. Way less implementable into an actual thing. This started with just these three and like this here, and then I worked off of that. I literally figured out the ideal spacing so then I could look, because I like wanted this to feel kind of like a game show at times. Which is why I even had like doors here. I don't know, it still has work to be done on it, but it's in a state where it could be used. Like, I would just have to make it so you can't see the sky. But as I said, just finishing the roof would really accomplish that. Because you can't even see the walls. So it's not like that'd be a big issue if I were to not do them. I don't know, this is this. I don't really have anything for, the survival series. I just have a logo that I've shown once and not done really anything with since. But I honestly... I might end up playing something I have on Steam, mix things up a little. Let me check if I have anything worthwhile. I did say I should stream. I'll do it. So, I'm going to stream a game that I've been, like, actually probably a little bit addicted to. Like, that's not, like, in a serious way, but... Logos are a start. If I didn't make one, because I made it in Blockbench, so I had a moment of rare motivation. So, and I used that, which is what it's really about. Let me just... Where... It's not Steam. There it is. Why is it so big? Okay, so this game, you can actually probably hear it. Let me just... So this... It is... Actually, wait. Brief intermission. Not that one. Okay, I can't unfull screen this, so I'm just gonna tap back periodically. So... Alright, this is Peglin, which, if you know Peggle, that is this. Why is the audio off? This is Peggle, but if it was an RPG. If something so wild could exist. I have been playing this... I got this like a month or two ago. And let me tell you, it is way more fun than I thought it was going to be when I saw it. It's still in the... Oh, oopsies. At least I caught that. Yes, this. Not my be right back screen. I have not been staring at that. This is what I meant. This is... like, way more fun than you'd think, just from, like, describing it. But it doesn't hurt it that the music is banging. This is my go-to, like, relaxation sort of game. Because it involves a sort of strategy that some stuff doesn't have, but it's not, like, complex either. It's something that you just, like, don't think about too much, you know? And it's a very, like, in-depth game, and it doesn't like try to take itself seriously or anything. Because it knows it is a Peggle RPG with a goblin character. And like some of the things you can just like get in this, like the balls and the relics, are just like a bit goofy. It's not trying to be anything serious. Because I mean, look at it. I have beaten this game one time officially, but I have played it like through a bunch. Also, if the audio is a bit too loud, because I have not catered OBS to this audio, just say something, and I will fix it to the best of my ability. Ooh. I like that. Uh-oh. I just played safe. Okay. This is not a game I'm used to giving commentary on, so apologies if I get a little quiet sometimes. I'm more used to thinking about it. So, these guys here are the bane of my existence, because they heal when they hit you, which makes it makes the fight just last that much longer for it to be actually annoying. There's always so many of them too. Alright. I think I can do it. So for stuff like this, you definitely want the bombs, because those are 50 damage to every enemy on the screen. So especially during fights like this, that is very useful, because it makes my job a whole lot less difficult. There we go. There we go, so that's 100 total. Sometimes you can just like stack and get like 7 bombs thrown out at once. And it is so satisfying. I won't do that. I'll upgrade this one. Heal. Yes, the heals. There's an option to do it at the end of every round. There are other ways as well. There are some relics, which are these, and there are some orbs, which are these things. But the main way is going to be at the end of the round, you can spend some coins. and you generally won't lose too much health, because they only attack you once they get up to distance, but sometimes you get these, which can attack you from range. So you want to try to deal with them as... Sorry. You want to try to deal with them as quickly as you can. But most of the balls, the orbs, will attack the first enemy in the line. But some of them, like this, says can target any enemy. So when I do that, when this one is targeted, it will make the attack over the specific enemy. So you have to strategize which ones you want to use. Oh, that was good. And the music in this game is one of my favorite soundtracks of all time, I think. It's up there with, like, Undertale and games like that. Because especially because it, like, it develops over time. So at the beginning, it's more just, like, kind of hyping you up, but not anything too complicated. Then as you progress further, it gets more, like, instruments added. I'll just upgrade. You get to a certain point of playing this where you don't even really think about, like, the choices. They just seem so natural. Oh. Yes. So now this here, we get to a boss, which is the end of this forest area. And they have more health, and usually they end up having a special gimmick on the map. Like this one has these slime pegs, which slow you down. So then you can see that in the, like, aiming cursor, it goes down to follow the path, because they just get stuck in the slime. Then this specific boss has something cool, where I'll try to actually maybe show you. I think I'll be able to. So now this thing is called Spinfection, where an enemy that has it will lose 10 times the amount it has. So each turn this guy is gonna lose 8 so far. Like 8 times 10, so 80, obviously. As you can see, it took 80. I'll actually try to just... I think it actually might just be the next one. Okay, no. Oh. So I guess I'll explain it. With this fight, if he gets up to you, he will, like, absorb you into the sliminess, and then you start aiming from inside that, like, thing that was there. It's like, oh. You, like, start aiming inside of that slime-shaped thing. But so now we're onto the castle here. Which has different music. So in the fight, it now has like a heavier sound with the guitar. And all of these tracks are like, they feature marimba sounds, like mallet percussion sounds, which is very cool because not a lot of like soundtracks focus on percussion instruments, so it's very cool to hear more in-depth like overall percussion. So that was a pretty good first attack. These guys are annoying because they can have shields which will block damage, but that comes with like a shield peg appearing that if you destroy it will destroy their shield. So there's like ways around stuff. Actually didn't check. Okay. So this is the boss. And with that one, if it gets to you, you do just die. So you want to make sure to get lots of damage dealing ones. Like damage dealing orbs. Okay. So because I have this, which doubles that spinfection, or increases by 1, not doubles. Stuff like this, which inflicts the enemies with that effect, are much more useful because now it goes up every time instead of going down like it usually does. But like, see this one, as I was saying before about healing, this one heals you for each peg you hit, but it can only be used once per battle. So, and this deals no damage. In this case, those numbers at the bottom would be the amount it would heal you per hit. So if you get a crit, then that heals you 2 per hit. And there's some things that I don't even know how they work. So if I don't explain something, it might be because I just don't know. Yeah, so see, this guy has a shield, and these two. That will cause these to appear, where if you destroy him, it'll destroy the shield. I'll try... Okay, no, I couldn't destroy him that time. But next one... See, so then it dealt damage. Not fully destroyed, I guess, but it does deal damage to it when you destroy these. See, attacks like that actually do affect because it's not attacking straight on, it's attacking from above. Bombs are good because they deal a lot of damage to the shield as well. So that won't quite. So I can just... Look at that. So this is very good because it can be upgraded any amount of times. So at higher levels, right, it just keeps going. So there's no upper limit, so you can just keep upgrading it if you have enough coins. Right, see, so normally this would be the limit at level 3, but you can keep going to level 4 and level 5. So that one's very good for dealing high amounts of damage in one turn, which is useful for the boss. Now the bosses do vary, so there are multiple castle bosses, multiple forest bosses that you can fight. But for this instance, with the boss that I'm going to be fighting, you want high damage output. Well, one extra damage still after their initial hit, yeah. Because, oh, this is... So I have this stuff, so I don't want to get rid of all orbs, so I will sacrifice the 8 HP to get rid of this physic one, which is why you want to keep these around, because if in situations like this, you can just discard the one that you don't want, which will usually be the ones with no effects. So now here, these ones are like mini bosses where they're not quite as, they're tougher than regular enemies, not quite as tough as bosses, but there's some incentive to fight them because you get special relics, which is where I got this. What is that? Oh. But yeah, you get special ones of these, which are better than the regular ones. So there's some amount of incentive to go through it with it. I don't know if that happened. Oh, not quite. Okay. Decent damage. These guys are very annoying because they can heal the other guys. I don't think there's any bosses that can heal, from my memory. So at least there's that. Ooh. The cool thing about these crits is that even if you hit them after hitting a bunch of other pegs, it will make it so that all the other pegs that you've hit before count towards the damage. So that can add to like huge increases. One? That's crazy. I don't know how I managed to do that, but that was very impressive. I don't know how I managed to actually hit exactly one. I'll take it though. Well, I think I peaked there. I don't think that I can do anything more impressive than that. Come on. Yeah, so this is going to be... Okay, so this is the hand. Which... Yeah, I don't know either. But I don't think this one's an insta-kill. At least I hope not. So these ones that move can just like trap this there. So then you rack up a ton of damage. Ooh, the triple. That was an accident, but it's just my massive damage dealer. almost 600 damage from that one. On the contrary, that was 6 damage. So that should loop. That was not ideal. Alright. 128. I can do that. Oh, it's dead. What's that? A blue circle? Ooh. Plus 20 damage is pretty good. Oh, I might do this one actually. So these are the bouncers. So it's just if you hit those, normally they don't deal any bonus damage, but now they count towards your total. Happy accidents. Chandeliers. Okay. So that's actually gonna deal 100 damage. So now this is 5 plus 2, so that's going to deal. So that's going to apply 7, which is going to do 70. Okay, that shoots fireballs. I might want to take care of those. Of course. So this one is just 1 regular damage, but it does way more on it if you hit a crit. So yeah, this one's gimmick is just when you hit one, it zaps 4 others and hits those 2. That was actually a pretty good turn. Go. That was not a good turn. Okay. I'm even gonna hit the crit on that. I think if I do this. That. Okay, so that's. Okay, that takes your. Oh. Okay. Chandelier just fell on top of that guy. I'll go for the chest actually. Because these have relics in them. So I don't have any slime orbs, so I'm going to take this. So that means that I get more healing every time. So on those actually, if you destroy all the bombs there, you get a better like relic choice. Now this one is cool. I very much like that. and you'll see why. Mysterious spirits. I'll do that. So this, yeah, 8 shots. So see this, if I get something down there, it'll teleport back up to the top. So I'm gonna discard that because I think I can get a crit. That's a good amount of damage. I'm not doing too hot. And the thing with these is you can't target anything else. Let me see, so it went down and then came back up. So I don't know if I'm going to survive this. Okay, that's not terrible. So fail safe. Could do this and upgrade it. So this is not going to go too well. Though, not that it matters, since it's insta-kill if it reaches me. Got the... That's actually very good. That's 300 damage right away. Also being dealt directly to him. Starts off with dealing 100 damage. It's gonna go up every turn, so... I think this is probably my favorite song from the soundtrack. It's so good. pretty good. Ooh. So also the more he gets hit with stuff like this, that's gonna rack up faster. Which is just gonna keep dealing more damage. So it's already at 130. Now that's 19. And nearly 200 damage a turn. That wasn't the best. That one, oh, that was a lot of damage. Okay, so now this is the powerful one. So I need a refresh. Otherwise things aren't gonna go too well. On. Yes, okay. My odds are improving. So 300 damage every turn. Oh, and we hit the portal too. So this is not a crit, so not going to be very effective. I don't know how many turns I have until it reaches. That was not. That was not in my favor. Okay, I actually got that. So that's okay. That's pretty good actually. This hits all enemies. Like it pierces through the ground enemies. So if they're in the air, like bats, I won't be able to hit with that. I still think it's worth it. Also, after bosses, you heal to 100 health. So every orb will fire 2 additional copies on the pegboard. All orbs deal half damage, rounded down. Can only be aimed in 4 directions. Gravity is reversed. Ceiling bounce is massively increased, and orbs pass through. Values will sharpen downwards. Stat effects you apply times 2 intensity, but locks have -10, -0. Um, Welcome back, Rene. Just deciding which of these, if any, to get. Or I might just skip this. Yeah, we beat the castle boss, and now we are on to the mines. I'm probably not gonna go for much longer. Maybe just do... Maybe we'll just do the first fight or two. And then probably end stream. Okay, let me think about this. The black holes also do just end your turn. Oh, that was fast. So, yeah, these guys don't deal too much damage, which I'm glad, although unfortunately neither am I. The double highway orrery. Didn't get down. Alright. Just... Yeah, if they just stopped my turn, I think I would have stopped playing this game, honestly. Or just stopped playing when I got to here. That would be bad. I think we'll do the next fight and then call it. Also, when you're navigating, if your road gets into one of those, I think it does just randomly navigate you. This is going to be annoying. Oh, are we gonna? Nope. Well then. see. If you think these ones are bad, there's something where there's only like a few, like 2. You have to hit one of these to like add more every time. Some of these levels do get a bit frustrating. Nothing feels better than getting a like perfect combo. Okay. That was not very good. Oh, 40 plus. Missed the crit, but not that it matters because that's 6 damage per hit anyway. There. That's... I don't even need to deal this much damage. Wow. What's that? Oh, can't afford that. Well, I'll just, I guess, do that. Well, I think I don't want to deal with this tonight. So, I will see you all tomorrow. Have a safe either rest of your night, rest of your day, rest of your evening, wherever you are. Make sure to hydrate if you haven't. Stretch. And remember to take care of yourself. I will see you in the next stream. I'll probably end up picking this back up, actually. Whenever that happens, maybe tomorrow, next day, you'll get the notification or see the link in Discord, if that's where you find me. If you haven't, make sure to like the stream. If you haven't, also make sure to subscribe. I appreciate it a lot. This has been much more fun when I can actually be heard because my microphone's on. Who knew? Yeah, that's really all I needed to say. All I wanted to say. Have a safe and fantastic rest of your day, I guess. Rest of the day. Goodbye.